Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Mary Mac. Today we're going to talk about cinnamon buns, which is my specialty, and I'm going to talk to you about how to make them and how I make them and how you can make them. So I generally make mine with my plain old white bread, so that's what I have done today, and it's a good bread for just about anything. It makes a good pizza crust and good cinnamon buns and also good bread. So it works really nicely, but you can also use my whole wheat bread mix and my oatmeal wheat germ bread mix, and I've never tried it, but you could probably use the multigrain too, although that might be a little bit weird.
Yeah, with cinnamon on it.
I definitely wouldn't use any of the rye. But anyway, the cinnamon rolls are pretty easy to make. If you use one of my mixes, you'll get enough. You'll have enough dough to make about probably about a dozen cinnamon rolls, maybe a little bit more than that. And what you're going to do, you're going to just mix up the bread following the directions, and it's going to rise. You're going to punch that dough down, and then you're going to spread it out into a rectangle. And I would say probably a rectangle that's about 18 inches wide, 10 inches high. And then you're going to take softened butter, and you're going to very, very thinly coat that rectangle, leaving the top 2 inches of it with no butter. But you're going to coat the rest of it. Then you're going to sprinkle regular white granulated sugar on it, and then you're going to sprinkle cinnamon on it. Don't waste your money buying that pre-mixed cinnamon sugar. You can make your own cinnamon sugar so easy. A teaspoon of cinnamon to a cup of sugar is just how you make it if you want to sprinkle it on toast or whatnot. I have found that when you make cinnamon rolls, if you put the sugar down first and the cinnamon on top, the sugar kind of melts in the butter and it forms a sort of liquid, almost like a paste, and then it melts very nice and uniformly inside the cinnamon roll. It comes out really well, and that's the best way to do it. It's sugar first, then cinnamon. So you're gonna do that on your rectangle. You're gonna put your sugar down, then your cinnamon, then you're gonna roll it up, starting from the end that's buttered towards the end that isn't buttered, and you're gonna have a long log when you're done. You're gonna take a serrated knife or a very sharp knife and cut it into 1-inch slices, and then you're gonna put those slices into a greased pan. You can use a 9x13 pan and put them all in there, or I use a 9-inch round cake pan. I actually use, for the cinnamon rolls that I sell, such as the ones I made this evening, I use a disposable foil pan and I bake them in there, and that works really nice too. I set the foil pan inside of a cake pan though, just to protect the bottom and support it in the oven. Now you're going to let those cinnamon rolls rise until they double in size and fill up the pan, and that takes about 15 minutes. Then you're going to bake them at 365, 14 minutes in the center of the oven, and then move them to the top rack for 3 more minutes, 17 minutes total. And then take them out, let them cool, and ice them if you choose to. My icing recipe is butter, powdered sugar, vanilla, and milk. And you just mix that up and put that on your cinnamon rolls, and it's very good. I use just a basic recipe. If you have a 2-pound bag of powdered sugar, you use 1 stick of butter to 1 2-pound bag of powdered sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, and probably about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of milk. Just add your milk a little bit at a time till you get to the right consistency. And that's how you make cinnamon rolls. If you don't want to make the bread dough yourself, you can buy frozen bread dough and do the same thing. So that's a good trick.
You also did some variations today.
I did some variations today because I was messing around. So one of the things I tried, and I've tried this before, and I really like it, and I think I may have to start selling these at some point. But it's basically a cinnamon roll, but it has garlic and sea salt and butter inside rolled up, and I did it just like a cinnamon roll and baked it. And I thought that would be really good with serving with pasta or even just sauce to dip it in. So I did those, and I made them smaller in diameter, so I was actually able to fit about 10 of them into a pan, a 9-inch round pan. So they're a smaller size and just a little smaller serving size. They look really yummy. And then I also did these. I thought these might be good too. Now I make roni rolls with my dough as well. Pepperoni rolls, which are a thing, they're very popular here in Western Pennsylvania. It's kind of like our staple food. So I did a cinnamon roll. I cut a strip of dough and I laid provolone cheese and pepperoni, and I put a little bit of sauce on it and rolled that up and put it in. And then I did some with pepperoni and some without pepperoni and tried those, and they look pretty good. It's something I've been wanting to do. I thought it'd be a neat way to make something that you could just eat for a late lunch or something like that. So we're going to give those a try. Would you like to try one? One of the
I'd like to try one of the garlic
Okay,
ones.
grab one of those garlics and see how it is. Let's see how these are. This is the taste test that you can't see. We'll have to think of a name for that.
Audio taste
The audio
test.
taste test. There you go. You're always on the ball with these clever names for things.
I try.
All right, this is the garlic roll. Oh, they smell wonderful. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness,
That's really good.
that is good. Mm-hmm. Just the right amount of garlicky. What do you think now? I was thinking about putting cheese on top.
I think that's a bad idea.
No cheese?
No cheese. Just because whenever it bakes or like it stops being the melty consistency, it's just gonna look bad.
That's true.
Just like the pepperoni rolls look like they would taste good, but I wouldn't buy them because with the sauce on top.
That's the sauce.
No, I know it's the sauce, but it just whenever sauce dries like that,
Right.
it just looks weird.
Yeah, I should have left the sauce out of those. I was just, I kind of thought of it after I already spread the sauce, okay? So there's no getting it off.
Yeah.
But those are good. Mm-hmm. I think this would be good even if you had sauce on the side to dip them in. Very good.
Ah, that was a good idea.
Very good. Okay, that's a winner then. Then the garlic rolls are a winner. The pepperoni rolls could be a winner. Except that they have sauce on top of them. Let's see the pepperoni rolls. They look kind of neat though, huh?
Yeah.
Now see, that's just... No, they're hard to get out though. I think it's that sauce.
Yeah. Just made everything too wet.
No, not even wet. It's like it burned and stuck. Here, try a piece of the roni.
No,
Want a
thank
piece
you.
of the roni? Okay. Well, it's good that you can taste the sauce.
We're gonna have a lot of chewing noises on this podcast.
Okay, definitely like the cheese and the pepperoni. I just used provolone.
It's such a better cheese than mozzarella.
I like it. Without the sauce, I think it would have been perfect. Okay, that's a good one too. I'll have to try that again. Proving that you can do just about anything with a rolled up type thingy bun.
Just gotta remember, don't put the cinnamon in it if you're gonna put garlic in.
Oh, that's what I was thinking when I did it. Just be very careful to do that. I like that though. I think that came out really well.
And it's a good size for them. They're like around dinner roll size.
Right, they are. They're nice. It's like 10 little dinner rolls.
Like a garlic knot. Except it's a swirl.
Yeah, it's a garlic swirl. Okay, I think I will try that for a new item to sell. Well, our cinnamon rolls are packaged and they're all iced, and the icing has gooily dripped down into them, and they look delightful and lovely. And I'll make sure that I put a picture of that up on our Facebook page and our Instagram.
We have an Instagram now?
Ooh, baby, we got an Instagram. We do.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you learned how to use Instagram yet.
I haven't really learned how to use it, but someday we'll have a social media class on here and see how that goes.
I think that's mostly a visual thing.
That'd be funny.
As with most of the things on the audio podcast.
It's all visual. You just have to close your eyes and use your imagination that you're looking at delicious, ooey gooey, icing dripping cinnamon bun. Well, come to the store. Standing Chimney will be open in March.
Oh,
So
that's right.
if you're in
What's your
Western
first
Pennsylvania, Saturday, March.
It's the first Saturday of the month,
It's
so
the first
whenever that
Saturday
is.
in March. We're open from Standing Chimney. We're open from, it's the 5th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can follow Standing Chimney on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're in Western Pennsylvania or Eastern Ohio and you feel like taking a drive, come and find us. We're a lot of fun. We have a lot of goodies in there, too.
And are you doing anything for first day of spring / St. Patrick's Day?
Yes, we are. We're going to be open on the first day of spring, I believe, is a Saturday this year.
It's usually around the 21st.
So it will be the 19th.
Oh,
Saturday, March 19th, will be open for the first day of spring from 10 till 4. And sometimes we have some Irish flute playing going on and guitar playing and some things.
Except not the guitar playing.
And we usually have some specialty things like Irish potato candy, which doesn't have potatoes in it. But
It
it's
looks like potatoes.
yes, it's yummy nonetheless. So just check us out on Facebook, Standing Chimney. Our website is www.standingchimney.com, and stop and see us sometime. We hope you do. Thanks for listening today if you did, and if you didn't, too bad for you.